first hometown is Brendan. Tayshia, she said this date has been a long time coming, and she's looking definitely for some validation herself because she hasn't. I mean, none of us have really seen Brendan.
I know, poor thing, since week one. Yeah,
but they had a great one-on-one date, even though it was like weeks ago, and he's been riding off that one-on-one, that connection.
Yes,
been riding steady.
Yep.
So yeah, they meet up. They look, happy and in love. Tayshia, she's all giggly and nervous. It's so cute. And so for his date, they, kind of turn the corner, and there's like this makeshift carnival fair. Apparently I don't even know, where's he from? Some small town, he said.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know. He said he's from a small town, and fairs and things is like a big part of his hometown.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But then he also surprises her that they have a little helper that's going to be joining them, and then his cute little niece comes running up. Aaliyah. Yeah, there goes your A name.
I know. Again,
I like the name Aaliyah. Yeah.
I need to know more about Brendan's family, because that curl pattern and that way they spelled Aaliyah from my closed captions, I was like,
Yeah, I don't. I think he's Portuguese. Is that what?
Oh my
Jody
Lord!
Said,
Yes.
I think he's Portuguese, so he got a little flavor.
Okay. Yes. Okay, there we go. Got it. Oh, thank you, friend. I was wondering about that the whole episode.
The curl pattern.
Yeah, I was like, why he look like me with a rod set? Like, what?
Oh, Lord. So yeah, his niece, she's so cute. She, I don't know, she's like 11, 12, I don't know what
11, 9, 13. 9, whatever, 8. One of them. Yeah, 8, I don't know.
So cute. But yeah, they're, he's really close with his niece. And so, and it's funny because like I'm an aunt now. I have a nephew.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like the aunt and uncle obsession.
Oh my God.
It's real, y'all.
I can't even imagine. Yeah.
It's real. I want nothing to do with kids now, or anytime soon, but I love my nephew up and down.
Yeah.
And so you could see that same, love and excitement with Brendan. But yeah, Tayshia and him and the niece and him are hitting it off. They kind of play all these fun little carnival games, and it was cute. Brendan and Aaliyah, they have a little dap. They have their own little, handshake situation.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have handshakes. I don't do this, but I feel like people be doing this.
Fun fact, Nate and I have a dap.
Yo, you a nigga? Oh my God.
Quarantine day one, baby. That was our first activity together.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, girl, you should have saw us. We were on YouTube. Literally, like
YouTube.
Nerds. We were on YouTube, YouTubing daps and like looking at different ones and like finding like styles and like, oh, okay, so that guy, he did this. So we go up and then we cross. Oh yeah, like two losers. That was the quarantine day one. I'm proud of our dap though. Our dap is legit.
Oh no. Okay.
So yeah, I appreciated Brendan and Aaliyah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they, they do their little dap. They, Brendan is talking about he wants to be a dad more than anything. He's always wanted to be a young dad. He, I guess, was expecting that was his last marriage, and that didn't happen. So it's like, this is a big deal for him.
It is. And I see why he's freaking out a little bit, because why didn't he know that she didn't want to have kids? But I don't know. Yeah.
Weird. But yeah, he said in his confession, I can definitely see Tayshia as the mother of my kids. And they have a grand old time. So now the nighttime portion of their date, Tayshia, she looks cute little modest, meet the parents.
Yeah, it was nice, but a little leg.
A little leg, yeah. I love it. Got to balance it out. And so, yeah, she's like in her confessional, she's like, she's been all in for Brendan since day one. Like she really has held on to him. Yeah. Just riding off that date and just been entertaining the other guys, but he's been a shoo-in this whole time. But she does admit sometimes she can't really read him, and she knows he relies a lot on his family, so she's definitely, she needs to make the full picture now. So they head inside. We meet Brendan's brother and his sister-in-law, and little Leah's there as well. And they, Tayshia, first of all, her smile is everything. She literally lights up a room.
Literally, and makes everybody just like, whew, kind of exhale, you know?
Like, any of the families that were skeptical, like, as soon as she walks in, you could just feel them like, oh my God, she's so pretty, she's so warm, like, the smile, like, they just, she just has that quality to her. It's really amazing. But yeah, they sit and chat with the brother and just kind of catch up on their dates. They bring up the lie detector date, how it came up inconclusive, that he was nervous about meeting the families and all of that. But yeah, Brendan sits with his brother first, and the brother kind of points out how he, was looking for physical connection, and he saw it immediately. He sees it between them. And how, Brendan, he was getting very emotional just talking about how real this is for him. Like,
because this is his second time and he wants this to be his only time.
He wants this to be it.
The last time.
Tayshia and the sister-in-law chit chat and are kind of talking about, how Brendan and her related over being married when they're young and then divorced. Tayshia sits with the brother, and he says, Brendan's definitely ready. Looking at the two of them, he could just see their connection. He can see their spark. He's like, I could just see it between you guys. Like, you don't need much convincing. And Tayshia appreciated that validation, which is wild because it sounds like she needed a lot of validation from Brendan.
I know. Yeah, which I can understand because I haven't had a one-on-one in 5 weeks, and she's been on a lot of life-changing one-on-ones with other people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Brendan hasn't really given her, especially with those inconclusive answers about this particular day.
True.
Like, she probably did need a lot from him, which is understandable. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, the family loved her. She had a great time with them. They see it. They co-sign it, which is big because him and Zach are the only two that have been married before. So those are the families that were like on edge about, like, what are they? Are they going to accept Tayshia? Are they into this thing? But they seem to really be on board. And they walk out, kiss, all that jazz. She's saying she can really see a future with Brendan, all that good stuff. So one hometown in the books.
Yeah.
Well. Now, next up is Zach. Now, last week, Zach, did he say to her that he's in love with her or he's falling in love?
Falling.
Okay, so Zach is one of the few, maybe the only one.
He might be the only one.
I think he's the only one who said to her, I'm falling in love with you. And she said it back. She said it back. So
that's against the rules. Yep.
This is like maybe our front runner. We don't know. There's some there for sure.
Definitely. Yes.
Now Tayshia, she shows up. She looks amazing as always. Loving
titties out.
Titties out. Flowy pink dress with like pleats and
slits and all kinds of things going on.
Cutouts, all the stuff. It was nice. But yeah, they meet up. We learn that Zach lives in New York. He's from Jersey, but he lives in the city. And so for his date, they're gonna go, all around New York.
Did you peep Zach's shoe game?
Zach always got a sneaker on. I don't know much about sneakers, but he always seems to have like a sneaker on,
Yes.
Okay.
I thoroughly appreciated that they were going on a New York date and he was wearing Jordan 1s. And not just any Jordan 1s. The mushroom Jordan 1s. Those are so hard to get.
Really? What is mushroom mean?
It's the color. It's the colorway is mushroom.
Like a brown or...
Yeah, it's like a brownish, beige, just like it's like a very neutral color. So everybody wants one because it goes with everything. Okay. And he waited in line for those, like for sure. Whether it was online on Stadium Goods, he bid for those. Those are nice.
Damn. Yeah, Zach is a sneakerhead. You could tell. Yes. I don't know shit about sneakers, but he always has on a sneaker.
Yeah.
Always has on. Yep. Nice. But yeah, I love this day. It was cute. They had this little like...
It was so cute.
Yeah, fake little cardboard taxi, and they just like ride around to these different stations. We also learned that in their first conversation together, Tayshia told him that she was thinking about moving to New York.
So exciting.
Which I guess, as he said, he's been kind of envisioning it ever since.
Right, manifesting. Manifesting, yes.
And that's heartwarming to know, like, you live in a city that was already previously desirable to her.
Yes,
right?
That's so far away. So it's like, and he can't give up the board at the rehab center.
Right, so.
Like.
That's a big move, but it was already in her head before, so there's less convincing to do, which is good.
Hey guys, that's a little taste of this week's episode. If you want to hear the full recap,
head on over to patreon.com/2blackgirls1rose and sign up to get weekly recaps and other Bachelor content from us.
See you next week.